Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business, no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. So please remember that Notary Educators LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Now sit back and watch Kimmi and crew, and don't forget to subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
It's your girl Kimmi, #1 notary educator, teaching you all things notary, how to grow the business, how to do the business, how to be more profitable in your business. How is it going? I want to say hey to all those that will listen to the podcast replay, all those who will watch the replay here. We'll give YouTube a few minutes to do what it does. And then today we're going to come back with a little more training, and that is going to be on what is a seller's package. We are still rolling out the new book, How to Become a Notary Signing Agent. It's not that complicated. I am sitting outside because it is just so nice. My next appointment is not till 2:30, so I have a few minutes, probably about 40 minutes, to kind of hang out. How is it going, everyone? Yeah, the weather is so nice. I said I'm going to take advantage of it just to get a little air before I do my 2:30 appointment, and do a little teaching really quick on what is a seller's package, why you don't have to be afraid of becoming a notary signing agent, because I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into what a seller's package looks like, okay? Yesterday we did loan modification, so if you missed that video, go back and catch it. What is a loan modification? Today we're going to do what is a seller's package, okay? Again, I'm rolling out my new book, Become a Notary Signing Agent. Not too late for you, and it's not that complicated. So let's get right into it. Where's everybody from today? Let's see. When you get ready, just say, hey, Kimmi, what's up? All right, we're going to get started, though, because I want to make sure I can cover the information. So what is a seller's package? It is just that. A signing company, a lender will find you direct. A signing company will find you through like a SnapDocs or signingagent.com or signingorder.com, and they'll say, hey, I need you to complete a seller's package. So what is it? It's just that a person is selling property. Typically it's the whole house, but I have had many where it's just a piece of the land that people are selling. So that's called a seller's package. And a seller's package is pretty simple. They tend to be about maybe 20 to 30 pages. I have had some as many as like 50 pages. Still not a big deal. I teach you to always print 2 sets unless your instructions from the company says otherwise, because I like my clients to know what it is that they're signing, even though they have gone over the numbers with the company or the lender. Some people say, well, Kimmi, why I gotta print 2? They already went over it. Why do I have to waste paper? Yeah, we're going to waste paper because we're going to make sure our client feels comfortable. A lot of times the numbers may have changed a little bit. So if you bring a document and it's signing that they're selling their property for $120,000, but they really thought they were supposed to get $130,000, that's going to be a problem. So I always like to let them see what it is that they're signing. So I always print 2 unless, again, the signing company or title says, hey, only print 1. They don't need a copy for some reason. Okay, that's just best practice. That's my best practice. Hey, Lisa, what's going on today? So yeah, I'm just hanging out a little bit till I get ready for my 2:30 appointment. So again, so a seller's package typically is someone selling their home, selling a piece of land, and they need you to facilitate it. So what happens is a seller's package, like I said, will have typically about maybe 4 to 5 notarizations in the package. Some of those documents might be an affidavit of name, and they're trying to confirm, well, I am Kimberly Nunnally. Well, in the past was I known as Kimberly Smith. Was I known as Kimberly Jones? Was I known as Kimberly Y. Nunnally? Or, so it's different variations of the person's name. That's called a name affidavit. You'll see many forms of it, many forms. So I always say don't memorize, but I want you to know that form is part of a seller's package, okay? Also, part of the seller's package, it could be that the home is in an HOA, okay? It's part of an HOA. So that's a document within the package also. And the client has a sign saying that, hey, I know I'm a part of an HOA. You hear HOA horror stories. And for those of you who don't know what an HOA is, it's a homeowners association. That means that property is located in a community, a covenant community, where you can't just change the shutter of your the color of your shutters. You can't just put up a fence if you want to. You can't just paint it red, orange. It has to be approved. So when you're buying a property, sometimes you will see that form in there. Not all sellers packages have it, okay? Not all buyers packages have it. We're going to do buyers tomorrow. But not all packages are created equal. So what you may see in one package, you may not see in another. So the way I teach, and I like you to be familiar with, is just know that these things exist. If you see it, there's no need to panic, okay? So typically a seller's package, also depending on what state the home is located, could require a witness. And we talk about witnesses all the time. That document does not move, that package does not move without having witnesses. So now is the time while you're building your business to get witnesses. Okay, that may sound like you talking to your boyfriend, your husband, your mother, your father. Hey, I'm starting this business. I may need somebody to serve as a witness for me. I'll pay you for that. Just a few minutes of your time. Okay, so now's the time. Yes, sellers packages do require witnesses. Most of the time, lenders and signing companies want scan backs of these sellers packages. Why? Because as we mentioned yesterday, sometimes they will use the actual scan backs to fund or give the money to whoever is deserving of the money that, from the sale of the property, okay? So they'll use the scan backs. That's why they use blue ink 90% of the time. Most of your sellers packages, buyers packages will be blue ink. Most loan modifications are black, okay? Always read the instructions because some of them are very clear. They may only want you to use black, okay? I say the standard in the industry is blue. If you're not doing something where it tells you to do black, blue is the industry standard, okay? Again, we're going to always follow the instructions, all right? So don't forget, again, you can check out my new book, Become a Notary Signing Agent. I cover all the different packages that you could possibly encounter, how to market your business, how to actually become a notary. Some common terms that you need to know is all covered right here. The book is in digital form or either paperback. This is paperback. Boom. All right, what questions do we have today? What is going on in these notary streets? While I wait on your questions, comments about sellers packages, I'm going to show you my new journals. Check them out. Check them out if you have not. This is my favorite. And people are going crazy for the purple. People love the purple. So I got purple, pink. It's 10 different ones you can choose from. Okay? So just check it out. So I said hi to Lisa. She's saying hello to everyone. Sunshine and Rainbows TV says, where can we get the digital form? All things notaryeducatorsllc.com. You can get the ebook. Yes, you can get the ebook. Notaryeducatorsllc.com. Sunshine and Rainbows. Love it. Yes, what other questions do we have? The journals also. So when you go to Notary Educators LLC, you can click under the ebooks, or under the book collection rather, sorry. Or if you're looking for the journal collection, you can go under journal collection and see the different journals that we have. And again, there's 10 different ones you can choose from. It is so nice out today. Do you guys ever just get out and just get some air in your lungs? Just for a few minutes if you can. Oh, the pollen might be out here. I don't know. But regardless, I'm going to sit out here for a few minutes and just get me a little air. And then I'm going to get ready for my 2:30 appointment today. And as I was mentioning yesterday about being flexible in your schedule, there are plenty of opportunities. I had somebody, after we got off the live yesterday, one of our mentees, she actually, and Lisa can attest to this because she's in the chat, she actually took a signing at a hospital for 7 a.m. She starts work at 9. And Lori was on here yesterday, so I don't think she would mind me sharing this. Lisa, you saw how we went back and forth with Lori. So let me tell you what happened with Lori's situation really quick. And this is where I want you all to be notary pros. And this is the training that you receive over a mentorship. In case you didn't know, we do offer a full-blown mentorship program.